The Sniper Elite franchise is about to head into its 5th installment with some great improvements, but also many similarities between this and the last few titles. So what is Sniper Elite 5 really doing different? As someone who's been lucky enough to get my hands on the game early, I'm going to go over everything Sniper Elite 5 does to change the series before its newest launch into the World War II sniping masterpiece of a game. Sniper Elite 5 will of course bring back that co-op campaign. It's been there for many iterations so far and kind of bred the sniper zombie games, the Left 4 Dead style 4-player co-op games that, well, you kill zombies with snipers pretty much. But this co-op campaign is going to be completely improved and push the capabilities way more of its predecessors. In previous games you could do basic interactions with your other player mates, but now it goes a little bit further than that, being able to share healing items, also giving orders to your companion within this cooperative gameplay style. When you're not talking to that person directly, you can still communicate with them in some ways. Of course, it's not going to be preferable to, well, speaking, as most things aren't, but you will be able to do some forms of communication in order to order someone somewhere, suggest places, kills, and targets in order to take out. This brings me on to the beautiful new invasion mode. It's been somewhat of a contentious talking point with many people in the Sniper Elite fanbase. However, I think new additions like this, even if they're very experimental and may not work, are still better than nothing, right? This invasion mode will give you the ability to invade or be invaded by another player. Now, this is something that you have to accept and opt into. People can't just join your games. That would definitely cause for some anger-inducing sessions, but the invading player will join the host as an Axis sniper. They'll spawn in an unknown location with the sole objective of eliminating the host player. As you can imagine, this is going to greatly improve the dynamic difficulty settings of all the other Sniper Elite games. AI in the title are, well, they can be quite hit and miss. You can sometimes be flanked by many guys if they decide they know what they're doing that day. Most of the time you're going to be able to get away with murder, sometimes quite literally with the AI. Even if they spot you doing something absolutely horrific like dragging their fellow soldier into a bush, they'll probably more likely get confused than actually triggered into an attack formation by it. But this is going to add that extra player element, meaning that it doesn't really matter how hard the difficulty of the AI is that you're playing in that specific game. If you're bringing in another real person, it's going to ramp up the intensity to no end. Dodging from bullets, sneaking around, not knowing if they've seen you or not. Stealth is going to be way harder, as a player looking at a bush is going to see movement where an AI perhaps wouldn't. I'm really excited for this invasion mode, but as I said, there is some contention around it. Many people are saying this isn't going to work, this is going to ruin the game. Yet it is a complete option, and I don't see why that could ever be a problem. Even if it was the worst game mode in the world, the fact that it's in there is probably better than the fact that it isn't if it's an optional thing to do in your campaign to improve it, or if you disagree with that point, leave it on the side and play normal co-op instead. There will also be a little bit more of rapid traversal throughout the maps. There is some basic vaulting and climbing up ladders and things in all the Sniper Elite games, but Sniper Elite 5 is trying to take it a bit further, adding in zip lines and slopes that can be utilized in order to slide down places, take shortcuts, or get to great positions in order to snipe or see and scout over the map. What's more is you're going to be able to use it to run away from the enemy quicker if you are spotted. Every time you fire a shot that isn't under cover, people are going to be suspicious of your position. They're not going to be instantly triggered into going into combat mode. Moving from that location as fast as possible is paramount to keeping your anonymity throughout the levels. Regular multiplayer will be coming back. It's been somewhat popular in the Sniper Elite franchise. Me personally, I'm not all that interested in running and gunning as a sniper game. I really prefer the stealth mechanics, so single player and co-op has always been my go-to for Sniper Elite, but multiplayer will be coming back for those that want it. Of course, Sniper Elite 5 is coming out very soon now. In fact, in about 6-7 days to when I'm recording this video. I've had so much fun playing with it, and as far as I know, I'm not allowed to bring out any of the new levels yet, but the gameplay you have been seeing is from when I did a quick play test of, I think it was the second mission in the game, but I was only allowed to play one mission, but I am allowed to show that. It seems to have gone under some scrutiny from some fans, thinking that it's too similar to the others in the franchise. For me personally, I don't particularly mind that. I think it is a solid direction and it's got solid mechanics. It looks slightly better, not a ton better than Sniper Elite 4, but it's doing what it needs to be doing. It's adding some more experimental and new things like the invasion mode, and it seems to be bringing players back. The hype that's been surrounding this release is still there. And whilst the story of going back into 1944 France, moving through missions throughout the Atlantic Wall, trying to find the Nazi plot of Operation Kraken isn't all that unique of a story, it's just a basic guideline to bring back these beautiful stealth mechanics and sniping bloody X-ray shots that, I mean, the Sniper Elite franchise has become famous for. It is actually launching on Game Pass on day one, so there could be an incredible deal in there. I think you can get 3 months of Game Pass for like £1. So if you're not too sure on Sniper Elite 5, I think that's probably the best way to do it. As we've been through, there are a lot of changes from Sniper Elite 4 to 5. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. However, the core base is incredibly similar. Even to Sniper Elite 2 and Sniper Elite 3, it's doing something along those same lines. But we haven't been back to Europe since SE2, so seeing this more gritty terrain again is going to be really cool, especially after we've been to Africa and of course the Mediterranean in SE4. I personally really love that Mediterranean brighter style, but I think this is probably going to offer the gameplay up to a bit more stealth in this more gritty and dark nature. But let me know what you think. Are you looking forward to Sniper Elite 5? Do you think it's doing enough to change it from the previous installments, or do you wish they'd done a bit more? Leave a comment down below. But stick around because there'll be some more Sniper Elite 5 gameplay coming sooner than you might think. But until then, I will see you in the next one.
I better find some ammo.